Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you had a nice weekend. Not seeing too much moving this morning. Maybe IOVA moved a little bit earlier. If you're new here, we'll be watching this volume spike indicator. We'll be watching these percentages, especially the green ones. We want to see the percentages rising rapidly. Once we see this happening, we want to come over here to the current bar volume and make sure we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. So what we need is high volume flow. You want to see the numbers ticking by really fast. Once we verify that, we want to make sure these moving averages have crossed over 5 and 13 EMA. Want to see these spike arrows coming in as the volume is increasing. I'll be marking support and resistance levels. If you don't know what those are, I'll give you an example right here. Let's say this doesn't exist and the stock comes up to this price. That will be resistance. Once this red candle stops moving, that will be support. And this is where we want to plan our entry, is down here on support. This right here is our volume indicator. If you've never been here before, this is buyers and sellers, but it's not really buyers and sellers. It's positive and negative volume. So right here, I'm measuring if the volume is increasing and the price is going up, this will turn green. If it's going down, it would turn red. Down here's our volume dominator. This is where we really watch for entries and exits. This is also a volume indicator indicated by these red and green bars. So once we confirm that we may want to enter the stock here on this support level, we watch for green dominator bars to start coming in before we actually click the mouse. So don't let a green candle fool you if it just pops up a little bit, but you don't see it confirmed down here on the volume dominator. Try to avoid the guessing, and let's make sure the volume comes in before you take a transaction. We have about 2.5 minutes to go. 2 minutes now before the market opens. We'll be continually watching this column and this column. This is our pre-market scan. This one has the code that comes with TD Ameritrade, with ThinkorSwim. It includes the after hours script. You can find it in your settings. This one down here is custom coded by me. It also takes into consideration the after hours trading on the previous session. Make sure your chart is on TIF, EXT, or you won't get a trade in on pre-market. About a minute to go. Good luck to everyone as we watch these numbers. Don't try to create a play. Let's let the play set up here so we can make some money. I'll be calling out the pullbacks as they happen. Hopefully we'll find one or two. About 15 seconds to go. This is where we're focusing right here. And let's see what happens. Not seeing much happening on IOVA. If you want to know what this column is, it's just like a paid alert system. It's going to let you know if the stock starts moving, just like a paid service. See a little green bar on IOVA just popped up. There is no pullback play here. Just prior movement from our market opening and because of the previous rise. I'm watching volume, it's pretty low. Let's check out FUs on the rise as well. See if we can get a pullback play here. Once it starts climbing, I will mark resistance. We don't want to chase it because the next candle could be red. That's why we don't chase them right there. Let's go back to IOVA. That may be a pullback. Let's hang around here for a second and see. That would be resistance. Not liking the volume. The volume has already died. IOVA not doing much of anything either. We're sorted by volume spike. You can tell whichever column's coming up to the top, that'll be the one I'm sorted by. So if I move over here, you'll see these scattered. Watching these numbers, looking for anything that's spiking up. If you have any support questions, I'll put the link down here. Visit our Discord channel. They can answer you over there. I'm going to try to leave this for strictly trading this morning. We all need to make some money. Continuing to watch the numbers for anything that may move. Not seeing anything. I'll take a look at Fufu since you mentioned it. So we already have one level set. Have we played this before? Maybe not. Volume is so low, it's not worth getting into. You may have trouble getting in and out. Looking like a slow start for this Monday morning. That's fine. We know we will hit them sometime during the week. We've had some really good weeks lately. Over the last several months, we've been really knocking it out of the park. It's been a real blessing for us. Fufu moving here. Like a small burst of volume came in and then died. Good job, Dusty. So while we don't have a stock to play, and there's 322 of us this morning, how about you hit the like button for me on this live stream? Let's keep the ratings up. Let YouTube know that I'm doing good over here and that you enjoy the content. Helps me keep it up there on the top. And I appreciate you hitting the like button. HSDT making a spike up here. This is what you want to see, these tall green bars. Already had one pullback down here. Let's see if we get another one. I'll go ahead and mark resistance here. When this red candle closes, or if it closes, if we get a long wick on the bottom of this candle, they're going to drive it up just like you see here. So I'm going to remove this line for now. We want to play the pullback for a safer entry. Continuing to run up. It's kind of all over the place at the moment. Lots of green dominator bars, the buyers coming in. I see some red coming in now, maybe a pullback coming soon. Or it could just keep on going. Tall wicks on the top indicate a pullback. Red dominator bar, this is volume, buyers and sellers, keep that in mind, or positive and negative volume. It's green again, they're going to push it up some more. This is the volume flow I like to see, where the volume just continues moving right down here in the current bar volume. It is starting to slack off a little. These dominator bars are getting shorter. That tells me less and less people are trading this stock. Pushing it up a little higher. Does have support up here at the $8.30 level. Good job, Michael. All right, let's see if this is a pullback. Little couple of profit takers, maybe. Don't know if we have enough left in it to really drive it up any higher, since the volume is slacking off. That's indicated by these shorter bars. Longer wick on the bottom, the buyers are coming back in. Taller bar on the dominator. This bar needs to turn green and get taller than this one. This is where you want to plan your entry if the volume comes back in and the green bar comes back in. So don't just jump on it. You could lose some money here. It's not really the fast action that we like to see. I like to see them go up, pull back, and right back up. And this one's not doing that. Jason, that market timing indicator is pretty old. I don't use it anymore. Still a good indicator, I just don't use it. Yeah, I'm still using the V4 right here. I'm still using that volume bar. This is fairly new if you don't have it, the Dominator Master. I'm also watching tick charts. We have an HMA indicator I'm using on one of the charts. And I'm testing a new indicator down at the bottom. Looks like the profit takers are just going to drive it back down. Continuing to watch the numbers to see if anything else starts moving. Family, we are in the process of transferring over to a subscription service. Those scripts are not available at the current time. Now we'll announce to everyone when that happens. If you have any further questions on it, please visit Discord in the support department. Once we are a paid service, I will continue to stream on YouTube for 1 hour, and then you'll have to continue over on the paid service. But for now, let's watch numbers. I want to make some money. Well, quiet morning so far. See you later, Dusty. God bless you, brother. Stephen, I don't ever send direct messages out unless we had prior arrangement that you wanted to take a conversation private. If someone just messages you out of the blue, it is not me. Looks like HSDT is moving again. More buyers have found it. Probably won't go as high as here, but it may go up to the 785 mark if other buyers come in. Could be just somebody getting in, so don't just click the mouse button. Not seeing a big increase in volume. You have to really watch these closely when they've already had a run up and then we did not get a pullback play for the bounce and they continue to sell off. You have to really watch getting in at this point. That means they didn't have enough buyers to support driving it back up. So this may just people finding it late and thinking it's going to go up again. And they could be right. But we want that immediate action to go back up, not just wait for later. Looks like they are going to drive it back up. So on these live streams, be aware I am not a licensed professional financial advisor. Don't take my words to heart. I'm going to call out what I see. You may see something differently. Before you place any trades, make sure you don't do it because I said so. Make sure you contact a financial advisor to give you the specific information you need for your particular trading style. If you make any trades according to my words, this is for entertainment purposes. I teach indicators here. I don't teach trading. And I teach pullbacks. But you can learn how to trade if you come here often enough. You can ask any subscriber or viewer that's currently watching. There's good money in what I do, but I am not a licensed professional. This is for entertainment purposes only, and I do this each morning. Good job, Peter. So you've already seen 3 traders make money this morning, Dusty, Michael, and Peter. 2 of them are already done. Peter probably just made his. They started here just like you, just watching what we do. And they have become some pretty successful traders. Good job, YouTube. I did remove the download. Humbled Path, that is private information per each investor. This is not their live stream. They have nothing to prove. If you hang around here, make a few trades, you'll realize they're telling you the truth. It's easy to learn. Nobody's hiding anything. The paid subscription is not available yet. I am in the process of not taking on any paid subscriptions. I'm waiting on bank approval. That may happen today or may not. Once it happens, I'll send out a notice on Discord. If you're a current member of Discord, you get a big discount. So for the next 7 days, when we go active, there'll be a discount for everybody that's been watching, everybody that's been learning, everybody that wants to join us. After 7 days, the price will increase. And if you want all the terms, this is not the place to do it in my live stream where we're trying to make some money. Head over to Discord, post some support questions, they'll answer you over there. Ricky, we do have some terms you have to follow. Gandalf, here's the deal. I did this for free for 8 months. It's grown much larger than I anticipated. It's been a real blessing. It's now costing me money to do this. It's large enough now that I have to pay people to help me manage the Discord. I gave it away for as long as I can, but now I need to cover the expenses. Good morning, NDY. Watching the numbers. If you have any further questions, head over to Discord, leave them over in support. I'll get to them later, or somebody will help you with your questions. I just explained what I need to do. I need to cut it short right there and concentrate on stocks for the morning. And I hope you understand that. This is not a support stream, it's a trading stream. Watching the numbers, nothing currently moving at the moment. INDP, possible pullback. Could be possible pump as well, so be careful. If a long tail comes underneath this candle, that means the buyers are buying it back up, and it may break through the resistance level. Or this candle may close and then more buyers come in. That would be the pullback. I'm watching that tail down here get bigger and bigger. All right, let's see if we get a bounce up from here. I want to see some green bars coming in. It appears to be still selling off. That doesn't mean it's not going to bounce on this next red candle. We'll have to just keep watching it. Looks like the buyers don't want it to fall. We have lots of green bars down below. Looks like it's going to continue to sell off. Gandalf, if you don't stop with the comments, I'm going to have to take you out of here. Let's be a little bit respectful, please. Some people only want free. I guess it was good enough to make them mad when I decided to charge. They know there's something here. It's going to happen. I'm good with it. It's all right. I blocked all of his messages. Nobody can see them. It doesn't bother me any. I know what I have here. I've been doing it for many years. I just want to share it. And I did for as long as I could. No spikes currently. Watching the volume spiker. AKRO. Watching the volume right here. This is where we need to focus. I don't see enough in there. Maybe just a single purchase. No numbers moving on volume. Thank you, everyone, for the comments. David, yours might be refreshing different than mine. We all refresh 5 minutes apart. So we're going to have different numbers at times. If you want to see my numbers, I can show you real quick since there's nothing spiking. Let me start over so you know how I got here. You right click on the name, go to edit formula. This window will pop up. I'm set at 0 and 0 up here. Make sure you have extended hours checked, and we're on 1 minute. 1 minute, extended hours checked, and zeros in this column, 0.0 in each one. YouTube, you think that was because Elon's been pumping it on TV lately? Good morning, Jimmy. I think our next chance of finding a winner is going to be close to 7 o'clock. Usually that's when news comes out, is at the top of the hour. Currently in slow-mo right now, watching the percentages. That's great, YouTube. Jimmy, I missed all 3 of them. They chased green candles and made some money. I didn't chase them. One of them had a pullback, but then paused. I did not get in it, and it did run up. So that's on me. The volume was too low for me to be comfortable with the trade. Good morning, Domingo. and Shane and everybody that's just popping in. Not currently seeing anything moving. I'm also watching 4 other scans as well. So I've got my eyes on everything that moves. March is usually a pretty good trading month. Let's just see if it holds. INDP maybe trying to get a bounce off the bottom. That's a big sell-off. Don't know if I would trust it getting in. RNLX, penny stock moving up slowly. Let me zoom out so you see where this is. Always zoom out on these stocks. We're actually in a downtrend. So this may be just a bounce off the bottom. I'm zoomed in so tight. Make sure you always zoom out and see if we're trending up or trending down. HSDT needs to break that 696 level. Looks like it may be doing so. Not quite. All right, I say fill the coffee cup before 7 o'clock. Or eat your dinner or your lunch, wherever you are. Pretty quiet so far. About 7 more minutes to go before the top of the hour. Hopefully we'll get something moved, some news come out. INDP may be finding some buyers here. I don't know. It sold off pretty heavy on INDP. Don't know if I would trust it at this point. I mean, we had a spike up, but no follow through. It all sold off. Nothing currently moving. YouTube, I guess we will see in about 3 minutes. SMR is climbing. Thank you, Nature Therapy Films. And Chad. Nice green bars, no sellers. Couple profit takers right here. Big red dominator bar. Maybe a pullback play here. Let's see if it can get back up to this support level and break back on through. Watching for a green bar to come in. And the volume dies. No movement. I'm not going to chance it just because of the low volume. That's correct, John. Well, we blew through 7 o'clock. Let's see if something's going to move. I don't see anything really spiking up. Cheap penny stock. I won't be buying it, but you can if you play them. I don't like the way they rip money out from under you. You see a long tail on the bottom of this candle, driving it back up into the green. That means buyers are coming back in. There's the long tail. More sellers came out. The SPY has decided to drop. Over the last 4 5-minute bars, it has dropped. And that right there is why I don't play pennies. Lost just about everything it ran up. And maybe more. Another penny stock, FSR, moving up slightly. Very low volume. SPY is continuing to fall. Like nothing has the proper volume this morning. Everything is like a tick here and a tick there. I don't trade on low volume days like this. I guess today would have been a green candle chasing day. QNRX on the move up. Nice tall dominator bars. Nice volume on this one, over 250,000 shares in that candle. Watching the dominator bar down below, it's half red or mostly red. Maybe a pullback play. Looks like an equal battle between buyers and sellers. Looks like the buyers are trying to take over, but the sellers won't let them. Buyers are coming in to push it higher. Wasn't much of a pullback, so I didn't mark it out. Let's see if we can get a pullback on it. Be a very little one if we do. We did get a bounce back up off of support. And no, I did not pull the trigger. This is a tough one. Don't know which way it's going to go. I don't do high risk plays, so I'll probably stay clear of it. I'd love to get a piece of it if it'll pull down and then bounce back up. Short dominator bars. I agree, Domingo. Sometimes in pre-market, they just blow them away if they decide to come back in, but they still are a warning. Just like that. So high risk play if you played it. And you'd have had to immediately collect that profit. Yeah, it's probably trying to trigger you into paying the spread more than paying you profit. It all depends on what it produces, though. I mean, I'll pay a higher spread if it's going to run up $1 or so, but you can't predict that part. Good job, Greg. Good job, YouTube. Thank you, SH Farm, for your donation. Greatly appreciate you, and God bless. Sometimes it happens. Who loves lunatic? We can't win all of them. At least you cut the losses short. That was a good job. You tried. It's kind of like fishing. You got to at least have bait in the water, right? See you later, John. Have a blessed one. Good job, Country Stacker. It pays to show up every morning. Tough market this morning. I have to admit that. If you're not fast finger Freddy, you're not going to make any. QRNX bouncing back up. It is holding this price level. I do like to see stocks that do that. It could just bust out any moment, but don't let my words entice you into getting into this stock. But I do like that it's channeling here and holding its level. Ricky, I'm going to cut the YouTube stream down to from 5:55 a.m. to 6:55 a.m. and then the YouTube stream will end. And I'll continue with the 7 o'clock hour over on Discord until 9:30. So I'll always have an hour's worth of pre-market on YouTube for everyone. Discord will start at 5:55 also. Discord, I'll have the regular session, 5:55 to 9:30. That will never change. Just YouTube is changing. Central time zone. James, for current members is $49.95 a month. And then after 7 days, if the current members have not got in, the price goes up to $79.95 per month for new members. So you have 7 days to get in if you are aware of it, and I'm making you aware of it now at $49.95. But after 7 days, that price expires. So make sure you're in before the 7 days. Thank you, YouTube. Lance, I'm only waiting on the bank approval. It could be today, tomorrow. I'm hoping today. Everything's already set up. I just need to post the link to pay. That's where we are. That's correct, my eagle flies. I will be sending messages out. I'm going to put a YouTube video out, and I'm also going to put a notification on Discord. Good morning, Hennessy. Got you some new toys. I always enjoy that day. Neil, the days of just giving stuff away I can no longer afford. That's why I'm having to do this. If you're a paying member, though, there still will be some free indicators. Only the premium ones will be sold. Scott, I don't know if it'll always be that price. You know, there's always cost of living stuff every year. I'll keep it there as long as I can. You don't lose any indicators. I don't control that part. Once you have them, you own them. James, if you're a free member, you will see there's a lot of channels disappeared until you become a paid member on Discord. I do have 6-month and yearly payment options for a one-time payment for the year at a discounted rate. So if you remain a free member, you get this indicator here and you get this bid-ask spread label with it. It's included in this indicator, and you get this scan. These are the two things I'm giving away for free so that you can continue to participate in the pre-market session, at least for an hour on YouTube. All right, that's done. I'm done with support questions. If you have any more, I need to concentrate and see if I can't make some dollars for today. Even though nothing's happening, I still need to focus on all of the scans. BBAI slowly moving up. It's had a long run since 390 and it's now at 415. Took forever to get there. It's a crawler. Sometimes crawlers can pay off. Just barely moving though. SPY is still pulling back. It made a small run up earlier, but now it's lost those gains. Slow Monday morning. Nothing I can do about it. Can't expect every day to be a blessing, I guess. It's still a blessing, even though we're not making money, but I'd like to see a green day blessing. You got that right, bull over bears. We learn every day. The learning never stops. That's true, Ricky. Ricky, if you tell me your username in the chat window, I'll see what happened on your ban and see if I can get you reinstated. If it wasn't too bad. What's your Discord username? That's why I said I would review and see what happened. I'll talk to Hennessy and see what went on. Oh, you're already back in? All right. Stefan, you have to cancel them yourself. I have no control over your accounts. Possible pullback. Let's see if we can get one. I don't like the tall wicks on the top, and there's a lot of them. Cheaper stock, I won't be playing it. I need something with some money behind it. like they're going to run it up some more, maybe. They did push it back up. Watching the sellers down there on the dominator bars, so be careful. They could just pull the rug out from under you, is the saying. Nice bounce up for a nickel. Continuing to run up. I do, Country Stacker. They usually don't pop up in pre-market. That's why you never see me trade them. And KTR still pushing up. Maybe a pullback play on a penny stock. Nope. Maybe not. I would imagine if it starts dropping, it's going to really drop since it's so cheap. PHUN. Very low volume for news. HSDT still running into that 696 resistance. Country Stacker, I use this pullback strategy on all price ranges. It seems to be very profitable for me. Take a look at DWAC. I saw it pop up in the magic scan, but then it disappeared. There it is down here at the bottom. It does seem to be moving slightly. That Supreme Court decision today may affect the price of this stock. I'm pretty sure it'll be good news and it'll drive it up. GG, I only scalp, so yes, I'm always on 1 minute. And Jamie, yes, most of them do work really good on 5 minute. Just make sure if you change your chart setting to 5 minute that the scan you're looking at is also on 5 minute. You have to make them match. I'm pretty sure the Supreme Court's going to rule that each state cannot decide who is on a presidential ballot. I'm sure that'll get thrown out. So 100 shares of this could net you a few $100s if you play your cards right. Even 10 shares might make you $100. Just all depends on where it goes after that decision. UNRX. Yeah, they all seem to be moving, just not enough. Very slow morning. This is kind of like you go to work and there's nothing to do. It makes for a long day. It is, John. VIVI. Thank you, Skits. Ugly chart back here. David, I stay out of them if they're very volatile. There's much easier plays. You just have to wait on them, be patient. Flavi, I haven't made a trade yet today. We had a couple of green candles, a couple of traders chased. I've been waiting on the perfect play. It hasn't happened yet. SPY is also pulling back. If you're new here, I'll be taking a 10-minute break at 8 o'clock, and I will return after that. Well, mistyped it. There we go. Took a quick in and out on that candle for 125. Yes, I chased a green candle. But now I'm green on the day. I only bought 500 shares. I'll show it to you just so you see it right here. 500 shares, 125. See you later, Dean. God bless you, brother. Thanks for joining us. David, I entered right here when it pulled back. I got a bad exit. I was actually up 200 and something, but it didn't execute when I clicked sell until it dropped back down. Sometimes they cheat me even. I was hoping for more, but I will take it. I traded QNRX. Just a quick scalp. It was kind of a pullback, but not really. It's a hard trading day today. The SPY is still falling. It's probably going to be not so good of a day for trading unless the SPY turns around. I do not country stacker. Good morning, Calvin Hen. All right, I'm going to take a break here. I shall return in 10 minutes. All right, I am back. QNRX looks to be pretty strong. It recovered after that strong pullback. Of course, when you zoom out, it doesn't look so devastating. It only looks devastating if you're holding a bunch of shares. SPY not looking too healthy this morning. Could have a red day, a sit on the hands day, unless you're shorting. Body and soul. It's because a lot of people don't play pre-market. A lot of them don't know how to play pre-market. A lot of them don't like pre-market. I love pre-market. Good morning, Lou. Once you figure out pre-market, it's some of the easiest money you'll ever make. Of course, that's only my opinion. And yes, I lose money in pre-market too, but nothing like the regular session. Don't like fighting the crowd. Good morning, Kim. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, Don. Thank you for joining us. And TCB. QNRX making a green candle here with a green dominator bar. May drive it up before the open. Just make sure you watch out for a sell-off before the bell. AM's, what is it? AMSC running up hard here before they open. Rob, this one is the typical after hours script that's included with ThinkorSwim. This one is custom coded by me. It also takes into consideration after hours trading in the last session. So after hours Friday is included in here. Tomorrow, today's after hours will be included in here. So they're both pre-market. This one's just standard. This one's custom coded. You are welcome. Possible pullback here before the bell, but don't count on it because we are so close to the bell. And the volume has died. If it had volume, it probably would have busted through, but I think everybody's cautious right here before the bell. Lester, I know that feeling. I know it well. CLSK, that's one I've had in my watch list for quite some time. It may look like a positive morning for it. Have to watch it after the bell. That was CLSK. All right, I'm going to change the scans over. I'm going to put the 50-minute scan here. I'm going to bring back my EMA, the newer scan I'm testing down here. Let's see if I can find it right there. This one takes a while to fire, but when it does, they're usually good. I think we're going to be watching CLSK, HSDT, and QNRX at open. I have them over in my watch list. About 2.5 minutes to go. Be very careful at market open. Don't chase green candles. The next red one could get you. I'm going to sort by Momo this morning. That's this column here. So if a stock's barely moving, it's going to get a lower number, but as it starts increasing in volume and price, it'll get a higher number and crawl up the ladder. So you want to watch the stocks that are up here in this area. I'm going to leave Magic Scan here. This thing is good no matter what. You just have to keep your eye on it all day long. About 1 minute to go. Make sure your chart is on day and not EXT, or you'll miss your trade. $20 seconds to go. Here we go. CLSK making a run up. Will it hold? Let's see. HSDT pulling back hard. QNRX pulling back. CLSK pulling back. SPY moving up slightly. So they move the SPY up and drop all the stocks. I guess that's a fake out. HSDT. Long wick on the bottom is good. They could drive it up from here. Need to break that 696. Need tall dominator bars to come in right in this area. HSDT selling off. The buyers are trying to keep it up. Nothing in the EMA scan. Nothing promising up here. Let's take a look at MGNX. MGNX is low volume. CLSK still down. HSDT still down. QNRX still down. CRDF. I beat you to it, Alan. Don't just wait on me. If you see something moving, go for it. You wait on me, you may miss the next play. I can't watch all of them. I can watch some of them. CRDF, bunch of green dominator bars. Pushing up higher. Nice bounce up. Be careful of a halt. Nice bounce up. New high. And you should be taking some off the top if you're in it. Still going. Nice bounce upwards. You'd have had to been quick to catch that one. That came off the magic scan. And then it eventually made it up to the top of the 50-minute scanner. Buyers are trying to keep it up, watching the dominator bars. I'm going to get out here. Couple $100. No biggie. CRDF looking strong, has supported this level. Dominator bars are still coming. Yeah, maybe the party's over here soon. Lots of green dominator bars. Be watching for red. That's what you want to watch for. If you're in profit, you should be, most of your shares should be already you should already take profit on most of them. And that's why right there, everybody was waiting to sell. See you later, YouTube. Have a blessed one. Fun is on the move. Missed the pullback on it. I was in the other stock. Halted on Fun. This is why we watch stocks up here. They crawled up the ladder. We're too late on getting in. It would be a guessing game at this point. But you can actually watch them down lower and check them out. And hopefully the one you click on starts moving up. Little profit taking here, maybe a pullback. Let me zoom in on it. Need this red candle to close. Close and not sell off. Buyers are trying to keep it up. Long wick on the bottom. Let's see if we get a bounce here. Need a big green bar to come in. Looks like they're going to sell it off. Up, we recovered. Now this would be a difficult pullback to play. I thought it was done. Good job, Michael. All right, too volatile for me to make a play on it. Fufu is halted. LQR is halted. Looks like Mara is making a move. I think Mara just goes with the flow with Bitcoin and Wolf and all the other stocks. I think they all move at the same time. I'm sure you guys can relate when I was referring this stock at $7.50. Then it jumped up to the $12 area and I was waiting for it to come back down to $7.50 and it never did. Just kept on going. RNLX sold off shortly after the open and regained and got a little more. Cheaper stock, $1.70. Possible pullback. Buyers coming back in, watching dominator bars. They're going to drive it up a little more, I believe. If they don't quit on it. There we go. Come on, push it. It's like we hit 173 and can't get above it. See if we get a pullback out of it. Can't say that we've had one good clean pullback this morning. It's been a tough market. A lot of profit takers here. Going to move on. Fun is resumed and pulling back. Possible pullback. Let's see if we bounce back up to 1126. Watching the dominator bars for buyers to come back in. Looks like we might get it. Nice rebound. You always want to plan your entry on these pullbacks down here around support. Nice breakthrough. So fun was a little fun. Nice easy pullback that was. So if you're in profit on fun, you should be taking some off the top. So one clean pullback so far, and that's this stock here. Rest of them kind of bouncy and volatile. QNRX, let's see if we're going to recover here. I think we're bouncing off the bottom is what we're doing. HSDT, no luck whatsoever. CLSK, sold off at open, bounced up high, and sold off. Probably not a good play. CRDF looks good and strong. Was not a pullback play here. That would have been undecided. We could run up from here. There we go. Nice green dominator bar. Needed to get real tall and keep pushing. There we go. I didn't buy this one, by the way. Definitely trying to push through. Be watching for a red bar here. If you get a red bar, you need to sell out. Good job, Hennessy. Me too. I'm not doing bad for such a bad day. Good job, Domingo. Just make sure you sell at the top of these bounce upwards because they sell off really quick. Could be a pullback. I'll mark it out. Do I trust it? Probably not, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see if that's a bounce. Watch for the dominator bars. Look like it's going to struggle. Tell you how long I hold them. If I would have bought this and I see this, I would have done got out. I don't have the patience to hold too long. If it doesn't just come back and then start moving up, I don't sit here and wait for luck. Even though sometimes I'll pull out and then they'll go up, but it's going to happen no matter what. But if I don't get an immediate response within a few seconds, I get out of them. Good job, Jason. Hennessy, nothing like paying for your vacation while you're on vacation. How about that? That's what I told the wife. When this thing gets going, pack the laptop in an RV and take off and pay for the trip as you go. CRDF eventually did do the pullback play. We're finding a few. Guess it's not all loss, right? This is what I was talking about. I would have done got out, and then they usually go. So we did have about 500 in the stream. Those that left, they kind of missed out. They left too soon. They could have made some money if they would have hung in there. coming up on 9 o'clock, and the way this has been going is the market starts dying around 9 o'clock. About the time we get to 9:30 or 10, it's really dead. But you have some really good scanners to find the winners. You're going to be struggling to find anything. CRDF looks good, channeling in a zone. Can't create the play. You have to wait for the setup. That was the hardest thing for me to learn. Going up for more, I knew it had more to it. Channeling in a zone is always good after a run up. It did not sell off. More buyers are coming in. I believe this stock moved last week too. Am I correct? There was a few runs on it. Let's see if we can push up a little higher here. There we go. Probably getting close to over for this one. Let me go back and look at the 5-minute chart. A nice run up from open. Yeah, we had some run on it last week as well. Good open on it. That was Friday. So I was correct. So if we can hold this 369 and not break down below it, there may be more to come. Yeah, I seen it spike in there, Hennessy. Struggling at that 1550 area. Pretty volatile though. It yanked itself right back up there. Cheaper penny stock here. Didn't sell off much at open, but continuing to run. BGC. Not looking too bad. UNRX continuing to sell off. Mara selling off. Looks like the SPY might be headed down here. See you later, Will. Thank you for joining us this morning. God bless you. Market's starting to calm down. Volume spikes are going pretty much dead. American Airlines on the move up. Paying pennies, nothing big there. GOLD bouncing around. Foo still sitting there. Looks like it tried to get up and failed. The LCN. Recovery after that big red bar. Needs a breakthrough here, come back down and retest this $1.24 level. Let's see what Rivian does here. Not much volume in Rivian. I'm going to move on from it. It's all short bars. AIMD bouncing off the bottom. Probably going to run into resistance right here. If you can hear that ding, that's, I have an alert set. Problem is it's going off, but they're not following through. It actually did. I think we played it out earlier. If I can click on the right one. Not a real clean pullback. There was one right here, but it didn't bounce up very far and it quickly sold off. I wouldn't call these pullbacks or that one. A couple profit takers here before the next run up. Probably could have followed the dominator bars from here forward. I haven't had too many great ones this morning. I think maybe two. And one of them was probably iffy. All right, let's see what DWAC did. If fun. So was that the news on the states not being able to control who's on the presidential ballot? Did they get that results in? So let's see if DWAC moves up from here. Because it was selling off prior to that notice. That's what that big red candle was. Good job, Leonard. Probably so, John. I think you're probably 100% correct. It's not moving up like I thought it would, though. Getting a little tougher the closer we get to 9:30. See you later, Lester. Have a blessed one. OCEA, I recall that one from last week or the week before. See you later, Mark. Thank you for joining us this morning. God bless you. See you later, Fumagoo. Thank you for joining us. God bless you. Me too. I'm fixing to wind it up. If you haven't joined my YouTube channel, please do watch the videos, like the videos, subscribe to the videos, and comment on the videos so I can keep this live stream going on YouTube. That's what does it. Also, if you haven't joined our Discord, do so, or you may get left behind. But not really. You can always come back to YouTube and watch an hour of streaming every morning. We'd love to have you join us on Discord. Here's the link to that. Remember, once we go live for subscription service, you'll have 7 days to get in at the discounted price. After that, it will go up. Hope I've done you some good while it was free. I've done it as long as I can. It's just the cost is just getting up there, so I've got to make some moves. I want to keep it going. That's the only way to do it. And I appreciate everyone that helped me build it up this far. It's because of you we succeed. Always keep that in mind. We have some great coaches. Hennessy, Bobby, come on board with us, and learning never quits. We learn every day. I appreciate everybody who joined me this morning. And as always, God bless. I'm out of here.